For 25 years, the foundation of the One Piece story rested on a single event. A pirate captain leaves a strange fruit unattended on a bar counter, allowing a hungry kid to take a bite and kickstart a legendary journey. But look at the man responsible. Shanks is recognized globally as a calculating, risk-averse tactician who avoids pointless conflict. To acquire that fruit, he intercepted a world government vessel guarded by CP0, the most lethal covert agency on the seas. The disparity in danger is jarring. You do not execute a maximum security raid on a government ship, only to leave the prize on a bar stool in a sleepy village tavern. It raises a question of motive. Why invite the wrath of the entire world government for a seemingly average rubber power, and then protect it with zero security? The tavern incident functions as an orchestrated anomaly, the first step in a sequence that the world government never saw coming. Shanks knew the crate didn't contain a rubber fruit. He had secured the mythical Zoan Sun God Nika, a fruit granting the absolute power to turn imagination into reality. Devil fruits operate as biological hard drives, carrying the behavioral traits and the literal will of their past users across centuries. This fruit specifically contained the ancient will of Joy Boy, seeking a way to be reborn into the modern era. Yet Shanks refused to consume it. The Red Hair Pirates operate under a code that prioritizes hockey and the ability to swim above all else. Shanks required a young, impressionable mind, a vessel capable of inheriting that fruit and letting Joy Boy's will manifest completely. When Gold D. Roger reached Laugh-Tale, his journey hit a wall of time. He was decades too early, standing before a legacy he couldn't yet activate. Facing execution, Roger made a final tactical play. He used his death to trigger the Great Pirate Era, casting a worldwide net to draw out the next generation. Shanks patrolled an East Blue search grid. Finding Luffy, he permanently abandoned the region. His mission complete, Luffy was funneled into a geographic gauntlet. At Reverse Mountain and Sabayati, Roger's crewmates, Crocus and Rayleigh, waited to filter the weak and guide the vessel forward. Luffy's adventure is a highly curated corridor. It was carefully engineered by the Pirate King's inner circle to ensure Joy Boy makes it safely to the New World. As the final war approaches, the tactical necessity of this specific power comes into focus. The ultimate existential threat on the seas is Blackbeard, wielding the power of absolute darkness. Against that, the Nika fruit brings the properties of light and pure imagination. The limitless properties of the Nika fruit neutralize the absolute gravity of Blackbeard's darkness. Shanks recognized Blackbeard's intentions from the beginning. He engineered Luffy and positioned him as the definitive countermeasure to that specific threat. Following the blueprint laid out by Roger, one final filter remains. Skopper Gaban, the third in command, is likely stationed as the last geographic checkpoint, waiting to guide Luffy into the endgame. This recontextualizes the mentor. Shanks is operating as a shadow puppeteer, maneuvering the world's most dangerous pieces across the board to finish what his captain started. Luffy is chasing a dream of absolute freedom, but beneath that surface, he is the tip of a spear forged by Goldie Roger, thrown by Shanks, and aimed directly at the heart of the world government to fulfill the will of D.